Thanks for dropping me off, Luis.
It's the least I can do for making you work here. Besides, it's on my way back to work. I made you a sandwich. I'm sure they'll give you a meal break later.
Yeah, probably around midnight. My favorite cookies.
Well, while you were getting dressed, I ran down to the bodega.
Just like the lunch you used to make me for school when I was a kid. You've always taken care of me, Luis.
And I always will. I'm your brother. Julian Crane. Seems like the Cranes are everywhere in this town.
That's because they own almost everything in it, including this cannery. I always dreamed I'd be spending Crane money. I just didn't think I would have to clean fish to get it.
I'm sorry, Teresa. I know this is hard.
What, you mean coming to work here or trying to get over Ethan?
Both. But I promise you, you are gonna marry a nice, normal guy. A guy's gonna love you for who you are. A guy who's gonna just be all your dreams. I mean, Ethan Crane. You would never be happy with Ethan Crane. Even if he was to lower his standards and marry outside of his class. I'm just sorry you had to learn that the hard way.
Hey there, Luis.
Chuck.
This must be your sister.
Teresa, this is Chuck. He's the cannery foreman.
Hi.
Now, don't worry about her, Luis. We'll take care of her. The first thing we're going to do, though, is cover up those clothes.
Excuse me, but what job will I be doing?
We start out all our new people cleaning fish that were caught today.
Oh, well.
Well, that's my girl. Hey, you'll be fine.
Follow me, Teresa. I'll take you to your locker, then show you your fish cleaning station.
Julian Crane. One day he'll pay for all the misery you've caused. I just hope it's soon.
What were you doing in the car, Julian?
Have you seen Ethan yet?
Don't change the subject. What took you so long to get out of the car? I was rapping on the window for at least a minute.
Well, you must know I was on an important business call and I couldn't be interrupted. Why, Ivy, what do you think I was doing?
Why did you send the car away?
Well, why not? I assumed that I could ride home in your car or Ethan's, or are you not even sharing the front seat of your car with me these days, my devoted wife?
You had something on your cheek, Julian. How curious. It looks like lipstick.
I suppose it is. I had that atrociously boring lunch with the Belgian group today. One of them brought his wife, and I suppose she thought an effusive greeting would help lock up her husband's deal. How do you think I got the lipstick, Ivy?
Don't ever underestimate me, Julian. I will not be made a fool of.
Oh, my, such melodramatics and such a glorious day. What a waste when we both know that all of my indiscretions, shall we say, are all in the distant past.
Don't you want one, Kay?
No, Simone, I don't want one. I want two, but I can't. I have to stay slim and slinky for my night of passion with Miguel.
There's more to a relationship than passion, you know, Kay.
Oh, like you're an expert, Simone.
I just don't want to see you rush into something that could have an effect on your entire life.
Stop being such a downer.
I'm trying to be a friend.
Oh my God.
What?
It's Miguel.
All right, one more time, win a prize.
Catch me, I'm gonna faint, Simone. That boy can ring my bell anytime.
One more try for your quarter. You win, Mr. Craig. Take your prize.
I'll take that one, please.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Now, why did you choose that?
If you would have said yes to my marriage proposal, this would have had to tide you over until I got the real thing for your finger. I guess you're lucky you turned me down. Yeah, I knew I felt a chill in the air. There's Mother and Father. Better go say hello.
You have gone too far this time, you mean?
Sheldon Crane is not worth it, Jean-Luc.
Well, I needed her. Without her family's name, I could die.
I don't understand.
Well, earlier tonight, I broke off my partnership with Roger.
Well, that's impossible. He would never let you out of the business.
And that's why I needed Sheridan. You see, the announcement in the papers of my marriage to Sheridan Crane would have put me in the public eye and kept me safe. Now, there is nothing to keep Roger from coming after me.
But you never said any of this before. I mean,
Whoa. You see what you've done by coming here tonight?
does Sheridan Crane know that you earn your living from smuggling drugs?
Of course not. Do you think she would agree to marry me if she knew that?
Where are my keys?
Sheridan, please, do not leave me.
Go to hell.
Jean-Luc and the woman who saw me must die.
I understand, Roger.
She doesn't know my name, but she could still identify me. I need to make certain she never does.
The bomb is all set, Roger. She will never identify anyone again. I have moved around the corner, a safe distance from the bomb. Once it goes off, there will be nothing left of the car or its passengers. Just a hole in the ground.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I don't think I got these goggles right.
Little tight around the ears, dearie?
Yeah, very.
Yeah, well, that's the way they're supposed to fit, so I'm afraid you're gonna have to get used to it.
Alice, this is the new girl, Teresa.
Oh, I figured. Welcome to Cannery Station number 9, or as I call it, Death Row. You get it? Row with an E. That's okay, dearie. You get a sense of humor when you're here for a while. It's the only way you can survive. It's okay, Chuck. You can leave. I'll take care of her. Whew. Stinks, don't it?
I want to throw up.
Well, there's a bucket over there, but you probably won't need it. Everybody gags at first, but you would be surprised, amazed, how quickly they get over it, though.
How long have you worked here?
Let me see. Next month will be 18 years.
No offense, ma'am, but I'd rather be dead than do this that long.
You know, it's not so bad. I mean, not for me, anyway. You are awful young to be stuck cleaning fish. This job doesn't do much for your love life either. I mean, what with the smell you go home with and all.
That's what I was afraid of. How do you get this fish smell off?
Completely off? Well, lemon juice kind of takes the edge off, but that's about it. I heard people talk about tomato juice, you know, since it does such a good job on the skunk odor, that if you ask me, it really lets down on the cod. What I do? I wear a lot of perfume. It's not a cure, it's a cover-up. But you know, come to think of it, I don't think there is a cure. I mean, seeing that after a couple of weeks, it seeps into your skin. Once, I had 12 cats follow me home. Oh, don't worry, dear. Probably won't happen to you.
Doesn't really matter if it does.
Yeah, so you say. But, well, your boyfriend say. Unless you're lucky like me. My guy, he works the boats. He thinks the whole world smells like fish. Your boyfriend a fisherman, too?
I don't have a boyfriend, and I never will.
Huh.
Next year, you'll be making the crane donation at the carnival, Ethan.
I don't see why, when you and Mother do it with such flair.
Because next year's the new millennium. And you're the next generation of cranes. It's a perfect time to pass the baton to my oldest son. Tell him, Gwen.
Oh, you'll be wonderful at it, Ethan.
We'll see. Excuse me. Is anything wrong, Mother?
No, dear, why?
We just seemed awfully quiet on the drive home, that's all.
I still have a lot on my mind.
Ethan.
Yes, Father.
I need for you to check out that new processing unit at the cannery tomorrow. I'm going to be busy.
Can it wait? Yeah, Gwen and I had plans
Then do it tonight. I need to have it checked out.
Will you be needing anything else, Mr. Crane? I just want you to be happy. I'd do anything to make you happy.
You do make me happy, Suzanne. You make Mr. Crane very, very happy.
Mr. Crane?
No, not right now, Suzanne.
You want to go get a sandwich or something?
Simone, you must have the metabolism of an elephant. No, I don't want a sandwich. I told you I had to stay slinky. Miguel.
Sorry, Kay. You alright?
Just fine. Listen, Simone and I were just going to the book cafe to get something to eat. Do you want to join us?
I'd love to, but I'm meeting Whitney. Maybe I can catch up with you guys there later.
Okay.
All right.
Let's get over to the cafe right now.
Gotcha.
Luis.
That's no way to talk to a police officer, Mama.
I will talk to my son the same way I talked to him since I changed his diapers. You know, you're not too big to still listen to your mother.
Don't worry, I still know who's boss. Well, I just dropped Teresa down at the cannery.
How was she?
So amazing. She didn't even argue. She doesn't want to be cleaning fish, but she was very quiet. Almost resigned. In some ways, it worries me more. What is it, Mama?
Oh, I'm sorry, son. I was thinking about Mrs. Crane. I'm a little concerned about her.
Care about them as though they're your own family.
Luis, I have been working for Mrs. Crane for many years, and I'm not going to apologize for caring for her.
Yeah, don't tell me. Something about her husband. The almighty Julian Crane. Well, he thinks it's some big secret? Everybody knows he's fooling around on her.
Stop that. I never listen to rumors. You shouldn't either.
People talk, Mama. I mean, I don't know Mrs. Crane, but I'll bet you 10 to 1 that Ethan turns out just like his old man. And he'll make a lousy husband, just like his father. Teresa's better off cleaning fish than she would be married to him. As if that would ever happen.
First thing you do is cut the head off. Nice and clean, just like that. How come a pretty girl like you doesn't have a boyfriend?
I've sworn them off forever. My brother thinks maybe I should join a convent, and I might.
Well, it's true. The entire male gender leaves something to be desired, but, you know, in my opinion, life's more interesting with them than without them. What happened? No, let me guess. Your boyfriend cheated on you and broke your heart.
In a way. How did you know?
Honey, I've seen it all. I know all the signs. You'll get over it. Trust me.
Never.
You with him a long time?
Practically my whole life. I had pictures of him all over my room. I was sure we'd get married and be together forever.
They're bums. That's all there is to it. Here, your turn.
He's with another woman now, and I doubt I'll ever see him again. That's probably for the best. For both of us.
All right, Father, I'll stop by the cannery tonight.
I'll go with you, Ethan. I've never seen the inside of the cannery before.
Good night, Mother.
We'll see you
Father.
later.
Good night.
Have a good evening, you two.
Well, I have some work to do in my room.
I'll see you later then.
I don't think so. I thought I'd turned in a little early tonight. Perhaps I'll see you at breakfast.
Very well. I'm a bit tired myself.
Suzanne, I will have a decanter of whiskey up in my room.
Yes, Mr. Crane. Right away.
Suzanne, I'd like a minute. I want to talk to you. It's about your lipstick.
Sheridan, wait! Please. Wait,
Too late, Jean-Luc. It's over.
Sheridan, please. Please, sir.
You're wrong if you think you're never going to see that guy again. Harmony's a small town, and Faye has a twisted sense of humor.
But I can't run into Ethan.
Well, I wish I could tell you otherwise, honey, but it's been my experience that you always bump into people that you never want to see again.
It would hurt so much knowing I don't have a chance with him anymore. Besides, something awful always happens whenever I'm around him. No, there's no way I can ever meet him again. That's for sure.
Something's bothering my mother, and she won't tell me what it is.
Mr. Crane, I wasn't expecting any of your family here until tomorrow.
We decided to move it up. I'd like you to show me around the cannery tonight.
My lipstick, Mrs. Crane?
Yes. You must have forgotten, Suzanne. I don't like staff wearing too much makeup in the house.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I went out this afternoon. I just forgot to take it off.
What an interesting shade.
Oh, do you like it? I blend it myself. I use 3 different colors. I think it's rosy blush and nude melon and
How creative. Yes, right. Perhaps you ought to see to Mr. Crane. His decanter, I mean. Better a widow than the wife of an unfaithful husband.
It is very simple. When the ignition is turned on, boom, it is all over.
You cannot end this way, Sheridan. Not after everything we have meant to one another. Please, give me another chance. Please, Sheridan.
You can do that research on the computers. I'll get some stuff.
It's not fair.
What's not fair, Kay?
You can eat a sandwich and a muffin and not gain a pound.
Well, look at you. You're thin as a rail. Here, have half my muffin. It's poppy seed, your favorite. It's Miguel. And he's with my sister.
2 sodas, please.
God is my witness. I will never eat muffins again.
That's a little extreme now, isn't it, Kay?
Yeah, but there's no sacrifice too great if it'll help me get Miguel. And I will get him, Simone. You'll see.
Hey, Jessica.
Hi, Miguel. Miguel, Whitney, come sit with us. There's my sister and Kay.
You mind if we stay here? I kind of want to talk to you about something.
Sure. Thanks anyway, but we're okay over here. Whatever.
Maybe later.
Let me guess, you want to talk to me about your sister?
Teresa's been on her new job for a couple of hours already.
Don't look so worried, Miguel. We haven't heard any screams from the other end of the town yet.
How do you think she's handling it? I mean, the cannery's the one place Teresa swore she'd never work.
And the timing couldn't be worse. For her to start work in a factory full of slimy fish on the same day all her dreams of Ethan Crane got shattered? This has to be the worst night of Teresa's life.
Teresa, it's break time. Come on, I'll show you around the rest of the floor. That's funny.
I just realized this fish cannery is the best place in the world for me to be right now.
What are you saying, honey?
I told you how important it was for me to never run into Ethan.
Yeah?
Well, I'm safe here. This is the last place in the world he'd ever come to.
Please, call me Ethan. And this is Gwen.
But, Mr. Crane...
Chuck, let's get something straight before you give us a tour of the plant.
Yes, sir.
Forget the formality. I mean, I'm not my father.
Well, if you say so. Ethan.
See? It isn't that hard, is it?
I can't say it was easy, but I guess I can get used to it.
Oh, I'm sure you can. Come on, I think we're ready for our tour around the plant.
Ivy, calm down, I swear to you. It won't happen again.
Oh, it had better not, Julian, because I am putting you on notice. If I ever catch you being unfaithful to me again, I will kill you.
It's your wife. Don't worry about my wife. She never sets foot in my bedroom. We're absolutely safe.
I don't like it, Mama. I mean, you worked here all day and then you put in I don't know how many hours at the carnival.
Only 4, Luis.
It's still too many. You should be at home right now with your feet up, watching TV.
I just need to check on a few things.
Well, can't they wait until tomorrow morning when you come back to work?
No, they can't. I promise. As soon as I finish, I'll go on home.
I just hate it that you give your blood, sweat, and tears for these people when they don't deserve it.
These people? What kind of talk is that? And who appointed you judge and jury, Luis?
Everyone knows what kind of people the Cranes are, except you.
Now that's enough, please. Mrs. Crane has been very nice to me, and I will not have you bad-mouthing her family. Aren't you supposed to be on duty by now?
I still have a little time. All right, Mama. I can take a hint. Just please watch yourself getting home.
Don't worry about me, Luis.
Can't help it. It's my nature.
I know, and I love you for it.
All right. I'll check in with you later.
All right, son. Be careful, Luis.
I always am. You be careful too, Mama. No matter what you say, there's evil in that house.
Oh, damn! Why now? Of all the bloody times.
It's fate, Sheridan. The car will not start because you are meant to give me another chance. Sheridan, I swear to you, Mimi means nothing to me.
He's all set, Roger.
You sure the bomb will go off?
Positive. The bomb is hooked up to the ignition. Moments after the car starts, kaboom! No one will survive the blast.
Leave me alone, Jean-Luc. I'm gonna get this car started, and when I do, you will never see me again.
So let's go over my plan again.
So what's this Project Naked Men?
I'm gonna have a contest here at the carnival tomorrow. To choose Mr. Harmony, all the guys have to wear bathing suits.
I like that idea. But how is that going to get Miguel interested in you as a woman?
Well, I'll make sure Miguel wins first prize.
Which is?
Dinner with a surprise date.
And let me guess, that surprise date is you.
Right.
So what's the big deal? It's not like you and Miguel haven't had dinner before.
I hardly count pizza with Miguel and half the softball team as dates, Simone. This is gonna be just the two of us. I'll choose a romantic restaurant, wear a sexy dress, we'll sip champagne by moonlight. So what do you think?
I think that if anybody can pull this off, you can, Kay Bennett.
Well, we just had to keep my plan a secret because the last person I want to find out is Jessica.
Mark my words, Simone Russell. By tomorrow night, these very lips will be fastened on Miguel's.
You don't have to be so graphic with me, Kay. Come on, I'm eating.
Get lost, Jessica.
No problem. I was just wondering how your plan to trap Miguel is coming along.
Shut up, or I'll tell everyone in here how you used Dad's razor to shave under your arms.
I wonder what they're talking about.
One guess, Miguel. Boys. And with Kay Bennett in the middle, probably some wild scheme to trap one.
You're kidding. That's not the Kay I know.
Miguel, you are a guy. You have no idea what girls really talk about.
But I know Kay. I mean, she's my bud. You know, I even kept her on my softball team after the guys got on me for picking a girl.
I didn't say I didn't like her. I'm just saying, according to Simone, Kay's got some imagination.
Can't be as wild as my sisters.
Nobody's got an imagination like hers. I mean, only Teresa could truly believe that she would marry Ethan Crane, be the mistress of his mansion, and live country club style for the rest of her life.
She'd still be planning that wedding with Ethan if she hadn't seen him propose to someone else with her own eyes. I don't know about you, but I'm glad it happened, so she can finally move on with her life. Say something, Whitney.
Anybody else would move on after what happened today. But you know as well as I do, Miguel, Teresa's not like other people.
Smells like dead mackerel. Must be getting near our station.
The cannery's so big. How come you and I are the only ones who clean the fish?
Just lucky, I guess. Any more questions?
Yeah. What's in there?
Fish heads and guts. They put all the waste in there, and then when it gets filled up, they take it out and they turn it into fertilizer.
Ugh. As long as I don't have to look at it.
Well, and stay clear of that white button over there. That's the release button for the container. You don't want to get caught in that mess. Okay, tour's over. Time to get back to work. Now I'm going to show you the right way to clean a fish. Whoops. Oh, honey, be careful. It got very slippery here. Okay, first thing you do, you got to make sure that your goggles are on tight. If you keep them loose, you'll be sorry the first time you get fish juice in your eye. You daydreaming about that boy again?
My mother always says time heals all wounds. How long do you think it'll take me to get over losing Ethan?
No, I don't know, honey. You got it pretty bad. It could take a while.
It could be forever.
So many years. And for what? Pilar, what are you doing back here tonight?
I was almost home when I realized I forgot to put away some of your clean laundry.
That could have waited until the morning.
It's no bother. Did you have a good time at the carnival, Mrs. Crane?
The awards presentation was fine. If you don't mind, Pilar, I'm a bit tired.
If that's all it is, I'll leave. But I'm concerned about you, Mrs. Crane. Is there something wrong?
What were you doing in the car, Julian?
Have you seen Ethan yet?
Don't change the subject. What took you so long to get out of the car? I was rapping on the window for at least a minute.
Well, you must know I was on an important business call and I couldn't be interrupted. Why, Ivy, what do you think I was doing?
Why did you send the car away?
Well, why not? I assumed that I could ride home to your car or Ethan's, or are you not even sharing the front seat of your car with me these days, my devoted wife?
You had something on your cheek, Julian. How curious. It looks like lipstick. I'll kill them.
I mean it, Jean-Luc. You could go to hell.
Please? Please? No!
We had a deal, mini mind. I let you borrow my beeper for a month in exchange for you keeping your mouth shut about me liking Miguel. I even did your stupid kitchen chores for you.
Cool your jets, Kate. Miguel didn't hear me. I haven't given away your big, passionate secret.
Yeah, but I know how your devious mind works, Jessica. You won't come right out and tell Miguel, but you'll drop these great big hints all over the place so he'll have to guess.
No, I won't. I swear.
You better mean it, or I'll do a lot more than take my beeper back. One night when you're sound asleep, I'll cut off all your hair until you're completely bald.
You wouldn't dare.
Want to bet?
Would you two stop it? Why do you fight so much?
You have a sister too, Simone.
Whitney and I argue sometimes, but not like this. Why are you so mean to Kay? Me? She wrote the book on torture. Remember the time she tricked me into thinking you were having a girls-only masquerade party? And I dressed like a lifeboat in the Titanic. And when I got there, everyone was dressed normally, and there were boys. I forgot that. And how about when she ratted on me to my parents for subscribing to that Leonardo DiCaprio poster a month series? I forgot that too. Well, I didn't. No way am I the mean sister in the Bennett family. Kay started this war. I'm only defending myself. If I don't, she'll walk all over me. Or worse. You know she will, Simone.
Tell her where to put it, Simone.
Well, she does have a point.
I'm gonna forget you said that because of our very long and deep friendship. Buzz off. My best friend and I have important things to discuss. Important personal things you couldn't possibly understand.
Like how far you'll go to get Miguel to look at you as anything more than a pal? Forget it. Unless you're gonna use hypnosis or drugs.
I am warning you, Jessica. Scram!
Whatever you say, sister dearest. I just love my beeper.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to ask you. Has my mystery boyfriend paged me again?
Sorry. I guess whoever it was must have had to go back to the asylum. No, no more messages from my big sister. And I do mean big sister.
Watch it, will you, Reese? This is a new outfit.
Oh, no, Kay, I'm sorry. Did it get you?
Lucky for you, Reese, you just missed.
Oh, that's good. I'm sorry.
You said that. What are you kicking me for? It's just Reese.
Just Reese is a good friend of Miguel's. Did you forget that, or do you want Miguel to see you being mean to him?
Oh my gosh, you're right. You don't think Miguel saw me, do you?
No, I think you're lucky, but next time you better be a little nicer.
Hey, Miguel.
Hey, what's up, Reese? Okay, so my sister's not like other people, but we both watched her rip all those pictures of Ethan off of her wall. I mean, if that's not finally getting the message, I don't know what is.
I just hope you're right, Miguel. I mean, you know your sister as well as I do.
Well, if you're talking about Teresa, I dropped her off at the cannery a couple hours ago for her first night of work.
And he doesn't even have any claw marks on his face.
Yeah, no claw marks, little brother. But she didn't even give me one word of complaint.
Are you sure it was Teresa that you dropped off there?
Okay, stop it. Both of you. Let me tell you about Teresa. I am so proud of her. She's finally put Ethan Crane out of her mind for good.
I can't work without the radio on. I hope you don't mind.
No. I love this song.
Living in a world where nothing matters and love is just a word you say. You become the one that fills my life every moment of every day. I just can't let go of this feeling that's so deep that I can't explain. Take hold of my hand, now I understand that I'll never be the same. Like a leaf in the wind, my heart tumbles and spins, and it's nothing that I can control. Now it's all in your hands where my heart
stare into your eyes forever, Teresa.
You mean that, Ethan?
To think I came so close to never meeting you.
You'd be married by now.
Would have been the biggest mistake of my life. You are the most beautiful and exciting woman I have ever met.
You don't know how long I've waited to hear those words, Ethan.
Really? Then I have a few more. Will you marry me, Teresa? Teresa?
Teresa. 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 Snap out of what? Chuck's on his way over here. Where? I don't see him. He's behind us and he's got a couple of people with him. He's probably giving a tour, and the way he's bowing and scraping, there's probably a couple of big shots.
Why would anyone want to take a tour of the cannery?
Beats me. What were you daydreaming about? That Ethan fellow?
Just some old fantasy I can't seem to shake out of my head. If only there was some pill I could take to make me forget about him.
This is station number 9, where we clean the fish. Can you see all right, Ethan?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. How about you, Gwen?
The doors are down. Please give me another chance.
Let the rich Crane bitch go, Jean. She's not worth it.
Well, then you must think very little of my life. Without her family's protection, I am a dead man. Roger will stop at nothing to kill me for backing out on our drug deal. I have to catch up to her.
Then I will go with you.
I will not cry. I won't let that bastard make me cry.
I'm strong. I'm Sheridan Crane.
And I don't cry.